Okay, this is a two-parter. You're going to write down what you're going to do, and then you might actually do it today, but then you're going to save the second part of it for like New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. It's fun. There's a craft involved. Okay, so date where you are, top 9. Go back to day 2 if you missed the top 9. And we're going to talk about goals and dreams for 2023. Don't roll your eyes. It's super important. You need to goal set and dream. And just because you make a goal or you dream big, I know we did the whole dream one earlier, doesn't mean that you like set yourself up for being disappointed. Like there's things that we should reach for and things like that. But I, as I've said a million times, this is part of the reason why we do this, why I do so many journal prompts, is there is power to taking pen to paper. There is power in visualizing something over and over and over and over again. And our Lord gave us not only free will, he gave us a desire, a drive. And when people say, oh, I shouldn't have any dreams because it's all what the Lord wants, I always say, though, the Lord put these dreams in you because he wants you to use whatever you're pushing for and you're dreaming for to further his kingdom. It's kind of the reason why, like when you look at like really, really rich people or famous people, and they say that whole thing, it's easier for a rich person to get through the eye of a needle, that a camel to get through the eye of a needle, that whole thing. But I also, which is true. And that's if you're somebody who's like holding on to your money and that kind of thing. But I also see these people out there who every time that they are rewarded by the Lord, they give it back tenfold. We could talk forever about tithing and giving. And I wrote about that in one of my books, maybe both of the books, just about how you will be exponentially rewarded the more that you give. This is why giving is so, so, so important. I'm getting off track, but it's important to goal set. So I want you today to really kind of freeform for what you want in 2023. What are your goals? Visualize the months, visualize the things you already have planned. What do you not only want to do, experience? Like you can write all these down and you can like put them in different categories. Experience, do. What do you want to feel? What is your health? What do you want your health to be like? Whether it be, I want to get 7 hours of sleep. I want to, lose 5 pounds. I want to feel stronger, have more energy. Where are the places that you want to go? What are the things you want to accomplish in your career or in your work? Maybe it's very intangible feelings. Like I want to feel successful. I want to feel joy. I want to feel love. Like write all of these things down. They can all be part of your goals for 2023. Now, this next part, after you do that, and you're going to do that today and take some time doing it, and then I want you to hold on to this and do it closer to the new year. So over the break, if you're like a mom and you're home with your kids, do it with your littles, or we always like to go someplace that's like our happy place, like the beach on New Year's Day. And I collect magazines from over the year. My mother-in-law got me a subscription to People magazine. She's so sweet. It's just like mindless love, love, love. And then my favorite magazine of all time is Coastal Living. Shocker. Got that one in here. Sundance catalog, you name it, I get them. And then I cut out and I make my vision boards for the following year. This one was 2021. This was 2022. I get super detailed. I overachieve a little bit in my vision boards, but they make me so happy. Okay, so let's just talk about some of the things I wrote. Stress less and sleep, beach vacation vibes every day, fitness goals, true joy, special mom. We needed to get a truck that year. We got one. And it's great to have those pictures because it'll be amazing when you pick out these pictures, what actually, once your goals are realized, how close they actually are. We didn't get a Jeep, but maybe. Dreams come true. Writing is in there. This was a big one. Having Sundays and Mondays off of work so I can be with my family because I have worked weekends for 10 years. I even put down things like loans, school loans paid off, to be able to give abundantly. Let's see what I wrote in this one. Family photos. I wanted to make sure I got family photos. There's that Sundays off. See, it didn't happen in that year, but it's happened now. Now I have Sundays off, which is nice. Learn Spanish. I put that one in there. That fell off, but I'm doing it. I'm like in Spanish classes right now. Big time, hardcore tutor Spanish classes. I already knew it a little bit, but just by being able to visualize and look at it all the time, it gets in there. Croatia, we went there. Be mindfulness, abundance, that's one of my big words. Boat trips, balance. Kitchen remodel, it's gonna happen. It's actually happening in January, so it's like a month off of the year, but there is so much power. Now, there's some things on here that didn't happen, and that's okay, but I'll probably take them and I'll put them on next year's vision board. And I put it up in my prayer room. So along with all the other things that I have in my prayer room, like the Bibles and the messages and the verses, it's something else to look at, or put it in your office, because you don't even have to read it. You just glance at it. You glance at it and you see those pictures. So your goal today for your journaling is to start thinking about those goals, writing them out. What do you want? What do you want to experience? And just like that dream one that we did, you can dream big, but you can also be very practical about some of the things that you want to happen in 2023. I want to see family members. I want to, it could be things that you want to do to your house, or I want to own a house, or I want to save $20,000, or you can be very practical about it as well. And then I want you sometime around the new year to do pictures, draw pictures. I get cardboard from one of our boxes, put them all up there, and then take that with you, and then keep them over the years. I'm a big fan of keeping them to see what has happened over the years and how many of your dreams and your goals have really been realized. And again, you can just think of these things, but it is so powerful to take your pen to your paper, and then also to have that visual thing to look at all the time. Okay, tomorrow is our last day. And because it's a very, very, very special day, I have something very, very special for you tomorrow. So make sure you come back, because tomorrow is, I think, the best one and the most exciting one. And I have a super big, super exciting announcement too tomorrow. So I will see you then, and have fun goal setting for 2023. What a great year.